Michael Clark, the reporter. He was Ratchet?
Absolutely. I was the only law enforcement official to question Clark. I knew this wasn't his first kidnapping.
You
Probably
looked
not.
for similar cases. What do you Americans call the MMOs?
And now she nods off again. Is this a joke?
No.
She must be faking, so we can't interrogate her further, Poirot.
No, Book. She really seems to have fallen asleep again. It is my fault. She must have been given a dangerous dose of sleeping pills. He murdered his victim, a child named Daisy Armstrong.
And apparently other
Armstrong
people.
kidnapping?
You had no idea of Monsieur Ratchet's real name?
Damn skunk.
Why are you so upset?
My father was the district attorney who handled the case, Mr. Poirot.
I don't know what you mean.
Poirot, Miss Debenham's got nothing to do with this business. Nothing. You hear?
He went for a punch. Bend down, duck.
Cyrus Hartman, yes. And the fact that there's been a murder is all over the train.
You do not seem very concerned about it, monsieur.
It's not the first murder I've run across.
Really?
I had no idea the selling of toys was so dangerous.
We nerds
I
get
did overhear
really
you mention at
into
dinner
it.
that this is your profession.
Toy salesman is a cover. I'm a private detective, just like you, from the U.S.
The train stopped at 12:30 a.m. due to snow, so there was no shaking of the train. But you told
Maybe
me
at
that
the
it
bed.
was the shaking that prevented you from sleeping.
I don't know. You're confusing me. My
I felt
vertigo.
like.
Madame,
Oh,
a
vertigo.
man died last night. You can't talk nonsense just because you're sick. You are hiding something from me. It's Countess Andreni with an older girl.
Poirot, have you no shame?
Apparently not.
I am not prepared to receive anyone. Come back later.
I'm sorry, madame, but a man has been murdered. I must ask you a few questions.
You must have misunderstood me. I cannot speak to you just now.
Madame, I know that Sonia Armstrong is your goddaughter.
Come in, please.
Fraulein Schmidt or Pierre Michel could have drugged your tea. They are really the only two people on this train who could have done it. But why would either one do it?
Mr. Poirot, I'm feeling much better. I'd like to bring you up to date to why I ended up on this train.
If you are able, I would very much like you to finish your story.
Very well then. After the Daisy Armstrong case was officially closed, I put out a standing request to the police departments in the Boston area for anything on Michael Clark. But he didn't turn up on their radar. I even set up an anonymous tip line for news about Clark. That's how I met Braid, a sketchy contact on the dark web, but they found nothing I could use. 4 long years passed without anything new.
Wow, she did not let that go. She
Every
kept her
day
promise.
I looked at the evidence board I put up in my apartment bedroom. Then this morning, a police report landed on my desk that changed everything. I paid a visit to the police property room and took home a box full of clues.
You're
There
not
was his
supposed to
name.
be allowed to do that.
Michael Clark.
All right, so, all right, I have my goggles on. Well, she's raising a little mustache,
Not really my style, but I'll take it.
and I'm ready to play. My name is Sloth154. Kitty cat, orange brain cell. Where did you get the mustache? Where are you standing at? And welcome back to Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. Last episode, we went through we were playing as Poirot. Right now, we're in a flashback with Detective Locke. We played as Poirot last episode. We got information from everyone. We got key information about the Princess Dragonoff. Actually, I could... Nope. Yeah, right here. I could just use this. We got key information about Princess Dragonoff and where are those two? And the Andretti couple. So, if you end up liking this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. If you watched the last chapter preview I did, you saw what happened, what we found out. Godmother, sister, we learned, and Ratchet also known as, oh, they didn't update it. But Ratchet was also Michael Clark, someone with the last name Fischetti. So right now we're in Detective Locke's memory. We're gonna continue on with her story so that Detective Perot can get as much information. This is a unhealthy level of obsession you have with this case, Detective. All right, so let's go through the box first. Mail.
A bill from the power company with, I'm sure, plenty of excuses why my rates keep going up.
Sorry.
Travel. For the discriminating traveler. Also for the overworked detective who never seems to have time for vacation. Well, I can dream, can't I?
No, you can't. I'm sorry. You're broke. Berkshire Police. All right, we got a case file. The body of investigative reporter Michael Clark was found buried in his Boston backyard. Clark was killed by a single shot to the chest. State of decomposition suggested an estimated date of death and burial fall 2018. So, with this evidence, our assumption of Fischetti, aka Ratchet, was right.
Years of no new leads in the Armstrong case. And then this, Michael Clark, the sarcastic reporter, my prime suspect in the kidnapping, murdered 4 years ago?
Yep.
Years of no Michael.
That's it?
This is Michael Clark? He doesn't look anything like the journalist I interviewed. Michael, you have earned a place on my evidence board.
Okay. But yeah, but this is a modern, actually this is a 2019, 2023 police district. So they have his photo. They take pictures whenever you're brought in, even if you're brought in for questioning, they get a photo of your face in case you're not who you say you are. Oh, that's a lot of evidence. You weren't supposed to take this.
The lab team found this keychain in the cabin, but they wouldn't have bothered to examine the keys once the DA shut down the investigation. The keys were just tossed in the evidence box along with everything else.
Yep, it's a cold case.
To demand a closer look.
Did we open this? One, 3. What's number 4? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and number 12. Or is it backwards? That's a knife.
A key knife. They sell them on the internet for self-protection.
They don't. No, people, listen. That doesn't work. 35.69. Missing something there. Three, 5, 6, 9. There we go.
What do we find? A capsule and a smell.
Bitter almonds.
Bitter almonds.
Cyanide.
Cyanide.
So he was ready. They were ready to die if they got caught. did they not find all this stuff?
A USB key. Let's plug it into my PC and see what nasty little secret it contains.
How did they not find this? Even if it's a cold case, you don't just drop all the evidence. One, two, 1, 2, 1. There we go. Another knife.
What do they call this? Brass knuckles? Knuckle dusters? Illegal in Massachusetts. Possession alone can lead to serious jail time.
Yeah, that's how it happens. So we got a USB. How did they not find that?
So clever. All that evidence and yet no DNA found. Fluffy. Daisy's plush toy. Suzanne's hair, so conveniently left in the cabin for us to find. It was planted. I knew she was innocent.
Yeah. And if she had told the police what had
the only
happened,
fingerprints
it
found
would have
on the
been
bottle were
fine.
Suzanne's.
I still blame Suzanne. I'm sorry, people. Devil rest her soul, but this is her fault.
I've read it probably 10 times already.
I've read it
But
once
I can't
and I
get enough
don't
of it.
remember it.
Don't know why. Maybe because it helps me sleep?
Really? The tale of a man's obsession that drives him to his grave? Really?
I don't have time to waste on magazines.
You do, actually. You have a lot of time to waste. Fake ID.
Shaved off the Metro beard. But I'd recognize that smug bastard anywhere. The man I interviewed 4 years ago.
Lanfranco
posing as
Concetti.
Michael Clark. This goes on the board.
Honestly, if you found all this evidence, that means this guy is still out there. Let's see, a little tattoo there.
Maybe they needed to show the ransom to someone to check if the serial numbers were still on record. I'll print them, and on the wall they go.
How do you not see that little tattoo there?
Absolutely nothing on this Cassetti. His driver's license is almost surely a fake.
Huh.
I know I have to stop printing. It's bad for the planet.
Meh. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Can I zoom in? Okay. Boston shooting victim still unidentified. That's probably Cassetti's partner.
This tattoo is the same on both pictures. So, Ratchet's real name was Cassetti.
Well, not real name, probably pseudonym. John Armstrong. Suicide of John Armstrong. Oh, God. John killed himself? I'm sorry, John. More information we gotta get.
I knew it. The faces don't match at all.
Well, you could kind of see that, honestly.
I should run facial recognition on my computer.
All right. Let's see if we can find the face.
Okay, the real Michael Clark has been dead for years. Let's see if the photo of the fake Michael Clark matches someone in the database of known criminals. I've tried this several times in the past few years.
I see a
It came
face.
up empty. Maybe whoever he really is has finally made a mistake. That could be him, but he looks pretty different.
Let's see. Forehead.
No, Joanna. That doesn't track.
Nose?
Yes, he seems different at first glance, but still, it's the same person.
Ears?
Oh, no, this isn't it. Think!
Mouth?
No, I did something wrong.
Nice.
Beard?
All
Hair?
right.
He's changed
Glasses.
his appearance a lot. Probably had some plastic
Oh, what
surgery on his
changed?
nose, but there is no doubt it's the same person. Let's see why he was arrested.
Samuel Ratchet arrested. Arrested November 23rd, 2023 at Yerevan Airport in Armenia in possession of stolen ancient artifacts. The 3 Mesopotamian statuettes were confiscated and placed under sequestration by the courts. The man paid bail. The trial is set for January 5th, 2024. Can I print out that face?
Mr. Ratchet, you didn't just steal statuettes. What recent information does the database have on you?
Probably a lot. Let's connect some more clues.
Goodbye, Michael Clark. Hello, Samuel Ratchet, the man who stole your identity and your life.
All right. There's still more in the box I haven't checked. Oh, the laser pointer. Oh, look, a tool. Thieves' tools.
What do we have here? A flashlight. They can also conceal knives, but in this case, we have lockpicks.
Huh. Alright, so there's still more things they can connect.
As Ratchet is alive, the dead man can only be Noah.
Okay, so Noah's dead. Good to know, good to know. There are connections here. I'll just find them. Doesn't matter how long it takes, I'll find them. Missing something?
I know I have to stop printing.
Oh, Samuel Ratchet.
It's so frustrating. I have a name, but I can't find anything about him. But I know just who to call.
Alright, cool. Probably gonna get put on leave for this.
Robot Defense League, we are monitoring this call.
Hello, Braid. Long time.
Oh, Joanna. Hey, how may I assist you?
I need you to search the dark web.
Yeah, can you narrow that down a little? Cause, it's pretty big and pretty dark out here.
And it
Did you
gets
find
really
intel
weird.
about a Samuel Ratchet?
Samuel Ratchet. Got it. Bad dude?
Oh, he's
Don't
quick.
come worse. Send me what you find by email.
Alright, hang on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nope. And okay. Oh, this might be something.
Is he from the Midwest?
Dive, but you should find this interesting. Could be coincidence if I believed in him. Emailing details.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
We're here to save mankind. Oh, it's a cookbook.
What? Email from Braid.
The Orient Express.
Huh.
I'm gonna print these tickets and put them on the board.
Hector McQueen, Samuel Ratchet, and Edward Masterson. Okay, on the board.
These tickets were all booked by McQueen. This is Ratchet's ticket.
Okay.
The person traveling with Ratchet has the same last name as my
We learned
district
that.
attorney during the Armstrong case?
Okay. Making progress. This is some real detective work. We can do this. Let's look up Hector McQueen. Hector McQueen, July 7th, 1983. Nationality USA. Phone number right there. No criminal record. Son of Massachusetts State District Attorney McQueen. Last known job, personal assistant, private secretary.
I knew it. He's the son of my former DA.
Wow,
he goes on the evidence board.
He found Mr. Ratchet quick then. Because we have to believe that he found it's not a coincidence. That can't be a coincidence. So he found Ratchet quickly.
Hector McQueen is the son of District Attorney McQueen.
It's all connected.
Here's what Hector McQueen looks like.
He works for Mr. Ratchet.
This guy works for Ratchet, and if that's a coincidence, I'll eat my badge.
All right. Anything else? Anything else on the computer show up? Nope. Wait. So there's a clue here that has to line up. Second.
The Orient Express departs from Istanbul next week. Interesting. I'll put it on the board.
I should have grabbed that sooner.
Next week, a certain Edward Masterman will be on the Orient Express.
So will Ratchet.
Ratchet will be traveling on the Orient Express in a week. Hector McQueen will be on the Orient Express next week.
Okay. Can we get tickets to the Orient Express? No. So there's something I'm missing. Again. Oh! Hey, look who that is! Fortuna is delighted to be an official sponsor of the Orient Express 140. A spokesman, famed race car driver, Antonio.
The event? Some old train. But that face, that man.
Yeah, he looks familiar. Okay, I finally found the thing I was missing. There he is!
I know that face. That's John Armstrong's driver.
Huh. So there's more connections. See if I can look him up on the computer. Nope.
Foscarelli will be on the Orient Express next week.
So everyone, most of the people we know are going to be on the Orient Express.
Ratchet is taking the Orient Express next week. McQueen, the district attorney's son, is too. Foscarelli, the Armstrong chauffeur, is too. It can't be a coincidence. McQueen and Foscarelli must have decided to take revenge and will undoubtedly attack Ratchet on this train. I have to be on the Orient Express to stop them.
Why?
And above all, I must stop Ratchet. But I can't do it in Istanbul because there's no extradition treaty with the United States. Ratchet can never be judged in the US without an extradition treaty.
Wait till he gets to
France.
France.
I'll have to wait until he's in Paris to have him arrested.
Okay, how are we going to do this? This is going to cost you a lot.
Every compartment is taken for this special anniversary journey. Oh, it's impossible to find a ticket. What can I do?
Buy a ticket from someone?
Let's find out who's traveling on the Orient Express. Time to call Braid.
Hey, Braid, I need you to hack international lines and get me a ticket to a train. I know it sounds weird, but I need this. Please.
Braid! It's me again.
I haven't found anything useful yet.
I need one last favor. But it's a big one.
Uh-oh.
Really big.
Can you find me the list of passengers of the Orient Express for that anniversary trip?
Hold on. Jeez, their IT is surprisingly good. Maybe because of the big event. I found the list, but they sealed my back door as I was starting to capture it.
Oh no.
Whoa, calm down. I got one name. Female. The name I got before they kicked me off the server was Stacy Johnson. Do you feel like a Stacy Johnson?
The question is, how is she going to feel about helping me?
That's one you'll have to figure out for yourself. I gotta go back to weaving my magic on the web.
Wonder what he does during his day. Let's see, Stacy Johnson. Starred in the movie Love and Despair, sponsored of several associate helping sick kids arrested for attacking a paparazzi can settle out of court. Hey Stacy, you need some help with your case? This is very inappropriate and I might get, fired for this.
Hello, is this Stacy Johnson?
Who's asking?
I'm a police detective.
My name is Joanna Locke. I'm a police detective.
And I'm just an actress. Now what did I do wrong?
Nothing.
I need your help. I need to take your place in the Orient Express.
Is this a joke? No way.
Do you remember the Armstrong kidnapping?
Of course I do. That poor little girl.
I'm a police officer. I have a new lead that may help me find her killer.
Wait, didn't they prove it was the nanny?
I have new
evidence. I
evidence.
have found compelling new evidence. I've reopened my investigation.
You know, I had my doubts about the murderous nanny. I played a nanny a couple years ago in a slasher. I was killed in the first episode, but it got me interested in helping kids.
You understand?
Stacy, please. You say you help kids?
Well, I joined a couple of associations who are trying to help underprivileged kids. If this little girl's real killer is still out there somewhere, I'd do anything I could to help.
Getting me on that train will help more than you can imagine.
So, you want my ticket for the Orient Express? But I booked it months ago. I was so much looking forward to this trip.
I'm not gonna say that because the detective can't do that. I'll make a nice gesture because this is a police detective in
Stacy,
the U.S.
I can tell you care about kids. Here's your chance to help put this beast in prison for the rest of his life. Think of the publicity for those causes you care about.
Think about the children.
Kids. Yeah. All right. We'll do it for Daisy and the kids who suffer. I'll take care of changing the tickets to your name and send it to you. Get him. Make him pay.
I will.
Thank you so much. Chester, we're going on a trip.
Stacy was as good as her word. I received the ticket. I called my chief to let him know I was taking my vacation time. I had coming. I flew to Istanbul. I was finally going to nail the monster responsible for Daisy Armstrong's death, Michael Clark's death, even his accomplice, and, I suspected, so many others as well. You know the rest.
I do. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh, this is a short episode. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this episode. Now we've found more connections for more people involved in the Daisy Armstrong kidnapping and possibly this murder of Samuel Ratchet. Where is he? Let's see. Antonio Froselli was the driver of Mr. Armstrong, and what's his name? And Hector McQueen was the son of the district attorney whose career was ruined because of Samuel Ratchet. So there's more connections, more people involved. We have, we count. We have around 6 people who have major connections. No, 6 or 7 people who have major connections to Samuel Ratchet. So, if you made this far in the video, prime thanks you. This was a shorter one than usual. No, wait, too far. So, if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. It does help the channel. Check out the description. I'll have a link to the playlist for this series and other games I played on my channel. Tell me in the comment section what you think about the game and all the coincidences in your life that just kind of add up with hindsight. Because a few times in my life, I look back with hindsight and things just line up too perfectly. And that's because hindsight is 20/20, but still, it's just one of those things. This is a shorter episode than usual. Thank you for joining me. If you made this far in the video, prime thanks you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.